Hey witches, it's Faye the Fiend, and I was supposed to post a spell today for Magic Monday, but I realized it's a full moon, so I'll probably just end up doing a spell for myself. And I kind of wanted to read the collective energy for this full moon, see if there's any messages. And then, I did post spells like my last two videos, technically. I did a powder and then I did a shifting spell, so I don't feel that bad about it. um, but yeah, I still wanted to post something, so here we go. See what the overall energy is. Came out weird, sorry. I wonder if you guys can see. Is it looking crooked? I'm sorry. Try and put this to where you can see it. Okay, they're kind of coming out one after the other as opposed to two together, so I'll take them. Okay. That's funny because I feel like the Aries moon makes people think to take action. But with the Four of Swords here, I'm kind of thinking like resting, regenerating. The Eight of Cups makes me think walking away from something instead of moving towards something. We do have the Page of Pentacles, which is like starting to realize or manifest certain, goals, dreams, plans that you've had. So it's not like the energy of the wands, which is more like action, and the what's the other one? Swords would be like the idea, where like pentacles are actual material things, like starting to bring things into reality. Um, so I feel like that's more of the energy, which is a form of action, but I do see the Four of Pentacles that's like holding on to something. I'm not sure if that's a monetary message or if that's like emotional, but it's like holding on to something. Um, we do have the King of Cups right next to it. I'm not sure. I don't think it would be emotions because the King of Cups is a good indicator that your emotions are in check. So I wonder if it is a monetary message. And then we also have the Seven of Swords, which is not a fun card. It's usually like somebody getting away with something, somebody tricking you, somebody stealing from you. Uh, that's unfortunate. Um, and then we have the Six of Wands in reverse, which to me usually means like a private victory, but I don't know if I'm right now I'm picking up energy like I wonder if it's a delayed victory. Um, and we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which some of you, yeah, especially with the Four of Swords under it, I feel like you have to focus more on self-love, self-worth, um, making sure you're valuing the self essentially and taking care of yourself, which is probably why you're being encouraged to rest and regenerate. Um, hmm. With the Seven of Swords, I wonder if it's like time theft. So, not necessarily someone, coming into your house and stealing something from you, which, like, let's not even put that out there, but more like maybe it's a job that steals time from you, or a person, and that might be why you're being asked to walk away from the situation that's taking from you. It could be taking, again, time from your from the things you actually want to manifest, but it could also be taking hits to your self esteem and why you're feeling so low in your self worth. I do see the King of Cups though, so I feel like the overall energy is, we're feeling emotionally mature right now. We're not crashing out. We're not, um, sobbing uncontrollably. We're stable. We're just kind of like we need to rest right now. Okay. Let's see. Can we get some clarification on the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Okay, I love when they just give me more court cards. That's my favorite. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I feel like that might actually be a monetary message. Um, the Queen of Swords is making me think like, um, maybe some of you are like keeping your ideas to yourself, or maybe you're keeping your words to yourself, like you're holding your tongue a lot. Um, for some of you, there's a message of like, if you see something and you're thinking about telling somebody, but you've been holding your tongue about it to like not. Let's hope it's nothing, too dramatic. Um, the Seven of Wands in reverse is kind of like feeling attacked. Yeah, so I don't know if there's like a bunch of nasty people around you. Some of you might just be paranoid about the state of the country, honestly. And I'm not gonna get into that, but if it's not like actual people in your life, it could be like just an idea of like the potential harm that might be happening to you. There's just like this feeling of like being attacked. And so you're kind of holding to yourself or keeping to yourself, or you don't want to have to justify your choices or your like let's say it's a career decision. You kind of, if you switch jobs, maybe you didn't tell anybody, or some of you are getting eloped. I don't see marriage, but I do know people in my own life that are getting eloped, and I'm like, that's kind of crazy that you're just like you're keeping these like giant moments kind of to yourself. You don't really want to let others know, and I don't know if there's like this feeling of being attacked right now, or somewhat of a paranoia. Um, okay, let's see what other energies, any additional messages. Yeah, so I feel like you guys are resisting walking away, or maybe some of you have unfinished business that you kind of have to tie up loose ends before you can go. Um, yeah, I'm feeling like you can't exactly like take a fresh start right now, which is kind of the energy that we want to take, right? With Aries. Um, it's the first sign of the zodiac. It's the sign that indicates the start of spring. Like we want to take this energy and run with it, and I feel like you're being asked to like wait, hold on, like finish up this situation with untied ends before you jump into something, especially with the Fool in reverse here. It's like you're not ready to jump into something even if you feel like you are. Like make sure you've finished tying up those loose ends. And if you're not sure what those loose ends are, or if you're not sure how to tie them up, I feel like that's what the Hermit card is telling us. It's here to tell us to like um to kind of like isolate not in a negative way where you're like unsupported or like, cutting people off necessarily. And some of you, you are being asked to cut certain people out, and you, I'm sure, would know who we're talking about here, but it could also be situations, it doesn't have to be people. But if you're unsure, the hermit, going hermit mode might help you find some enlightenment, like just kind of, again, self-reflecting with the Four of Swords, resting, kind of taking time to regenerate yourself before you go back out there and make those decisions, and definitely before you start new projects. And we received lastly the 10 of Wands in reverse, which is similar to the energy of the 10 of, I'm sorry, the 7 of Wands, which is like, sorry if you guys couldn't see these cards up here. Sorry. Oh my gosh. The 7 of Wands, again, this feeling of like being attacked, but the 10 of Wands in reverse is more like this energy of feeling like you have to take everything on yourself and like you don't have any support around you. So this card calls us to kind of look for support systems near us, or if you've been hesitating about asking for help, to reach out to the people around us to help, or to ask someone for advice. Even if some of you had to lie and say like, I have a friend in this situation, what do you suggest they do? Because I don't know what advice to give them, don't make it too obvious. But whatever it is, that might not even be helpful to you, because maybe some of you actually need help. Like, I need to move out of my home, will you help me move items? You can't pretend it's another friend. But whatever it is, I feel like you're being encouraged to ask for help, to self-reflect before we jump into these new projects. And for the witches out there, I'm not saying not to do spell work. Like, if you did want to put that energy out there with the full moon, go ahead. I'm just letting you know, like, you might have a pause in, your work and its success before it's, you know, ready to actually go out there. Okay, and we're just gonna pull from the animal spirit deck, see who wants to leave us messages for this full moon in Aries. Oh, the mouse. Yeah. I love when this little card comes out. So cute. I feel like people have negative associations with mice. Like, oh, they're dirty, and oh, they bring disease. And it's like, no, they have other messages too. And so the mouse is encouraging you to tend to the small things. I swear to God, I've heard All the Small Things by Blink 182 like 3 times in the last couple of days. I'm like, are we coming out? Are we not coming out? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so the mouse spirit encourages us to tend to the small things. So again, this idea of like finishing up, like wrapping up those loose ends we were talking about. I hate to keep using the same phrase, but I can't, think of any other way to put it. Like, just make sure you're truly done with the situations you're trying to get out of. These came out in 2s, actually. I didn't see that yellow card, so we'll put it back. But reclaim your power. So we have 4-0 and 4-4. I don't know if those are relevant for any of you. But yeah, so again, somebody's taking your power from you. So I was saying, like, somebody's stealing something from you. For some of you, it might be literal, but I feel like for some of you, it's spiritual. Like, they're taking that, I don't know if it's a job, I don't know if it's your time, like, sorry, if it's a job, or if it's a person, or if it's something physical, or if it's something, like, not so physical, like your time. But you need to, like, cut that person out, go find another job, it's like time for you to get your power back, basically. I'm feeling one more card, honestly. I'm not feeling a full 6, but a rebirth is assured. Yeah, so that's just making me think of the Hermit card again. And what was it? The Four of Swords. So just kind of like resting, taking care of yourself, restoring your self-worth, reclaiming your power. Again, with we had a 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So that's like not knowing your self-worth. It's like reclaiming your power. And then we have the sing your own song. We might not even get a fifth card, honestly. Let's see if. Okay, one more. Thank you. The canary is saying to sing your own song. So again, you can think of that saying of like marching to the beat of your own drum. But yeah, I feel like maybe some of you are a little comfortable in the paved path, and you might. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, but I feel like you're being encouraged to step outside of that, whatever that may be. Maybe for some of you it is a job. Maybe for some of you it's your, a romantic relationship. Like your family members just go, "Okay, I married this person, and now I'm not going to get a divorce, even if it's hard, because that's what we do." But it's like maybe you do need a divorce. Not that I'm telling you to get divorced, but do you catch my drift? Um, I feel like you're just where you're comfortable right now, and you kind of have to go be in maybe slightly uncomfortable, but I'm really not picking up on divorce energy. It's just an example. Please don't get divorced. Okay, and then clear out the clutter. Yeah, so literally, sorry, I'd just be yapping. I don't even, I wasn't reading the card, but clear out your clutter again. This idea of like making sure you're tending to the small things, like making sure there's nothing left over so that you can have a true fresh start. Because you can't really start something and then have the same old patterns or have the same old unsupportive people around you. Like, make sure we spend this energy cleaning out what we don't need, getting rid of what we don't need, resting and regenerating so that we can, when we do eventually get that new start, that we're ready and we're energized and we're not surrounded by people who take from us. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Sorry, I'm kind of a mess. All right. If you have any questions, let me know, and see you on the other side.